Yo, we back in the lab. We got my man Almondo with us. Look, if y'all don't know who my man's is, he's been around supporting me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing stuff on the internet before a lot of y'all even knew I was doing stuff on the internet. And
Kings of MySpace.
Yeah, way the fuck back. And he was always somebody that was like, just came around and like I always known him like since then, you know what I'm saying? And he happened to be from Michigan and like, you know, I'm meeting people that are all around the world. And so anytime I would hear somebody from Michigan, I think they're capping. I'm like, you ain't from Michigan. Like, what do you know about Michigan?
Nah, bruh.
Yeah, but we got him in the building today. He's got his homeboy in here too, you know, producer and shit. You know,
ZOG.
Yeah, ZOG.
Yep. ZOG. You know, he's got some good fire, you know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in. You got the instrumentals. You know, what you rap too a little bit too, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. So shit, Almondo, you down here to let the people know what you got going on, man.
Oh man, I'm actually performing tomorrow, Thursday. Well, it depends on when this is dropping.
He's performing.
I'm performing. I'm having my first performance tomorrow, somewhere on 7 Mile in Detroit. Bro, I'm working on so much stuff.
It's your first show too, right?
It's my first show, man.
How long you been rapping?
Dude, I've been rapping honestly my entire life.
Really?
Yes, but I was always so embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like shy about it. I'd rather get caught beating my meat than to get caught rapping. I'm not exaggerating. I'm being 100.
That's fair.
Like, and it wasn't up until last year when Corona and everything happened. I was like, this is what I really want to do. Like, it's in my spirit to do this. Mm-hmm. So I just went for it and I did it. And me doing that, that's when I blew up on TikTok, and so many blessings just started falling in my lap. Honestly.
Speaking of TikTok, so you got a little follow on TikTok?
Yeah.
When did you start that,
bro? I started TikTok. I don't even remember because it was really just a joke at first.
Yeah.
Nah, tell the truth.
I didn't. I wasn't messing with TikTok at first.
At first he was not messing with it, but I kept pushing him. Yeah. I was like, get on TikTok. I'm telling you, that's the move.
Right.
And
then I want to say a little over a year maybe. Mm-hmm. So about a year I've been on TikTok.
Yeah. When you start seeing traction?
Oh, so the first video that blew up was when I posted a video of my drunk friend saying, "Can you hold my pizza, bro?" That got like 500,000+ views.
Oh,
but
wow.
Ferosta?
Yeah.
Yes.
My boy Ferosta, fair. And then what really blew me up is when I was doing the marketing for my mixtape that I was releasing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So July 7th, I just told people something big was gonna happen tomorrow. And it got millions of views.
Playing on their head.
Millions of views.
hey, marketing schemes are everything, y'all. Like, get hip to that shit. That's
real.
Big time.
So you had it where you kept posting like every day something else?
Nah, it wasn't. Well, on my Instagram, I was posting every day, just teasing it.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, it was really just that one video. It just me saying, "Hey, something big tomorrow, July 7th. Something gonna happen."
Damn, you had niggas shaking in their boots.
Exactly. People was mad at me. People was like, "You're giving me anxiety attacks, bro." People was giving me so much hate. It was 50-50. Like 50 people love me, 50 people hate me.
Right.
But it was in millions. I did it again too, and just it works.
Nah, yeah. I mean, shit. You leave them on suspense, you know. But that's what people want. They want to be left on the edge of their seats, damn near.
For real.
You know, that's cool though. So you've been incorporating your music with TikTok, or just kind of keeping it?
So I don't even have too much of a plan with that. So pretty much what I do is like, I kind of just make TikToks like Snapchat stories. And if I got a song that fit what I'm doing, I throw my song on it, like if it fitted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So you got your stuff. You have any music out right now?
Oh, of course I got plenty of music out.
So you're on TikTok thing. I can like find your song. Oh, bad.
Of course, man.
I just got my first song on there. I didn't know. Hey, look, cause you know they want $10 extra for you to push it to TikTok. I didn't know that.
What? Nah, I'll be using SoundCloud repos.
Oh,
so
see,
it depends on your distributor.
I use TuneCore.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're OGs, so I figured I'd stick with the OGs. They charge more. And then I was using Amuse, but Amuse is free, but they only push you to like the 4 things: Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, and Amazon.
With SoundCloud repos, you pay $30 for a year. You get your stuff on everything. Spotify.
How fast does it drop? Can you drop it like as soon as you want to?
That's the negative part. It was like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad. 2 weeks ain't bad. Yeah. That's what Amuse is too. Is 2 weeks. You gotta wait. I think TuneCore will do you in like 2 days. I think.
Well, I know DistroKid. Like
DistroKid's the second oldest.
I was using DistroKid for a minute. Like
Yeah.
I was doing some of my stuff.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like that was instant, and that took a minute. So, but it pushed to everything too.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
recommend
Yeah.
DistroKid.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check them out. Like I said, I just went with TuneCore just because I really want to, like, you know, my boy blew up off the fucking TikTok for his song. Like, man, I need to get my shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here looking at all my friends' music that I can select on there, and I can't find my shit. I'm like, damn, fuck y'all niggas, dog. Nah, but yeah,
It's worth the $10 extra.
No, it is. It is totally. It's $10 per song.
Nah.
You gotta come over to this post.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, certain songs are not in the algorithm.
Yeah.
So you have to get your song in the algorithm first, and you're already taking a gamble on that.
True.
So, because I could post something like my Welcome to the Palace song, I'll make a TikTok off that, might only get like 200 views.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, fucking, that's why I wasn't really trying to get on TikTok or push it, because I felt like I didn't have a song for it. You know, like, and sometimes you can put anything on there, but I just want to have that one something that you just gonna hear and like, oh yeah, for sure.
I can tell you this for sure. TikTok, it has a specific demographic that you would need specific music for.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. It's definitely something different. So what else? So I remember that you used to do like a lot of skits.
Yeah.
That was my favorite shit. You still do skits?
A lot of people love my skits.
They were great.
I went back and I was watching my skits recently. I was like, these are amazing.
Bro, they're good.
But my mind just doesn't work like that anymore.
I
think I like got older.
Yeah.
And like, I think more in like imagery and music rather than skits. So
true.
That's like,
I mean, I've done the same thing. I've done, you know, Vine, and I wanted to do it. I think, see, with me right now, I want to make skits now.
Yeah.
Now I want to make skits. Like, I never wanted to make skits before I wanted to do music, so now I'm kind of transitioning over to wanting to be the guy, because I see so many funny things. I'm like, I want to make typical niggas in the studio videos, or like, you know, things like that.
Like RDC World, they doing it crazy.
They're A1. I follow Long Beach Griffy, all those guys. I mean, Long Beach Griffy came up off and holding his phone. If people are that lazy where they can't just make a video holding their phone, like, bro, come on.
But since you mentioned the skits, though, my girl do be like watching that. Like one of my main girls. I don't even know. She's my main girl. My main girl. My bad. You know, she's amazing, bro. She treats me so amazingly. Like I'm not a player anymore. Okay, let me talk about it.
You digging yourself?
My bad. Let me stop. Okay, so
I can't even say it.
my bad. Let me explain something. I apologize to all the girls I've hurt in the past. I didn't know any better. I used to be a player, okay? And I'm trying to change my ways.
You're a rapper now. It's gonna get worse.
No, it's not. It's not. Because my thing is, bro, box has lost its value to me completely. Now, I gotta tell y'all something. People watching this, what y'all gotta do, all the energy and stuff that y'all put into girls, put that into a craft, and you gonna get exponential results out of it.
For sure.
That's what I did, and it worked.
Honestly, I believe like you gotta stay on your purpose. Like that's the main thing. Like if you over here distracted by all these like females and all this female energy like that, the energy comes on you. So even when you sleeping with these girls and they rats and stuff, yeah, they letting you hit, but you taking their energy.
Energy exchange.
That's real.
Exactly.
That's real. I believe in that.
That make you act way different. So you gotta stay like on your.
You are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like you hang around. If you hang around 5 millionaires, I think you're gonna be the 6th millionaire. So what are your ultimate goals as of now?
Dude, this is what. So this is. I'm trying not to get in my feelings. I'm trying to stay calm. But a lot of people think that I do this for myself, and it's not like that. Bro, I have people who love me and like a supporting family, bro, in anything I do. And everybody got these 9-to-5 jobs that they hate. I want to be the person to get everybody out.
That's exactly why I do it. That's 100% why I do it. I do it for my people and my city, and I do it for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like people think again, they think it's all me trying to do it for myself. It's like, nah, man, I'm doing it and I'm enjoying it, but I'm doing it for a bigger cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, and and when you know. I mean, people that know, they know, and it's one thing that you won't know this kind of stuff until you start doing this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like picking up any kind of hobby that you could actually become a millionaire off of. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, you can work a factory job. You can never become a millionaire at a factory job.
That's the point.
You can never own that factory job. You can never own. So if you can't,
like it's capped.
Yeah, you're capped, and that's the thing. When you are into something that has no cap. No pun intended. Like, when you're into something that has no cap, I mean, you have the unlimited possibilities, and it just makes you want to grind harder. And like, again, I watched my parents. My dad retired and he went back to work, and I'm just like, but he just doesn't like to not work. He could retire and live off of it. He doesn't like to not work. And it's like, even my mom, she's a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Because I live so freely and I just do what the fuck I want anytime I want to, I don't like to see them do that. I don't like to see you go to work.
Same.
It really touches me in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that makes me feel like I have to grind harder. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
it's crazy. And it is a feeling thing. You almost feel like you're not even doing you're not there yet. You're like, damn, they're relying on me without even thinking without them saying that they're relying on you. Feel like they are relying on you. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
Like, you gotta think, I'm 30. I've been doing this shit forever. How many times? You would have thought I already blown up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you would have thought I should have been somewhere farther than where I am.
I mean,
right
you
now.
blew up like here and there a little bit, but not like.
And people would think that I should be way farther. And like, again, I come up with different ideas and I go into another bag.
Hold on, you can't discredit yourself, bro. You done had some successes.
I mean, but not for what people, what I think I should be at right now.
Yeah.
I told myself I was gonna have 30 by 30. I'm 30. I still got a couple months left. But I want 30 million by 30. I said that at 25. You know what I'm saying? I fucked off some time, and I have procrastinated on a lot of things over time because I have a certain high mentality where I expect myself to be at. Where I'm procrastinating, somebody might think is grinding hard, but it's not grinding hard to me. But yeah, I've had my success in different areas, but I get older and I have new ideas and like this new generation coming up, and I want to help the younger guys out. You know, at the end of the day, I just started feeling like I don't even want to do star shit no more. I want to do entrepreneur. I want to do philanthropy shit. I want to just give you $1 million. Go ahead. Make that shit happen because I know you can do it. Oh, you want to give it back to me? All right, I'll take it back, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, type shit, so
That's crazy because I know people like that.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Philanthropists, that's a
I
thing.
know them.
Yeah. Those are the people you want to know for sure. So I feel you on that shit, wanting to do it for like your family and the people that love you around you and shit like that. That's why when I go on trips, even when I hit you up, we linked up.
That was dope.
I hit him up because I've known him since a long time from him watching me on a screen. He was typing and then watching me on the screen type shit. And I don't know who this
follow
nigga
your
is.
dreams, kids.
Hey, for real.
Follow your dreams.
I had a show up in St. Andrews and I couldn't get a videographer last minute, and then he hit me up and I was like, hell yeah, let me go pull up on him. So I pull up on him. I couldn't wait to pull up on him in the bus. Like, what's up, nigga?
So I was with this white NASA hoodie and stuff.
Hey, he came on there and I was like, he probably ain't never been to no shit like this ever. And like I was like, man, I'm gonna take him to a show. And that shit felt great to me for you to see. My whole grind from where it was to then, and then come on the bus and then go to the show, and like it was.
I gotta say thank you for real.
And thank you, for making me feel like I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
But no, bro, the thing. Oh my, what I gotta thank you for is, bro, you showed me a whole nother life, and you prepared me for what I was gonna see in the future.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, because I speak ahead, and it might seem. But then once it smack you, it's kind of like your parents being like, you gonna come back and tell me I was right.
Pretty much.
It's the same concept, you know what I'm saying? Like, I speak only through experience, and that's why I try to tell people so that they don't have to go through experience. You can get there faster by listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest thing that I've learned is listen. Shut up and listen to somebody. Don't listen to everybody. If you ain't got no resume, if you don't tell me about stocks and you ain't got no stocks. Don't talk about money, you ain't got no fucking money. Like, you can tell me what you fucked up at. Yeah, I will listen to your fuck ups, but don't, So that's why I always try to tell people from my fuck ups to like what works, you know what I'm saying? It's really important, man, just to get back to like the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always for that. I also charge for knowledge too.
You done gave me a bunch of free knowledge. I'm putting mental notes, like free game.
You were doing TikTok, that's doing pretty good for you getting into the rapping and shit now.
Yes.
Do you see yourself actually being a rapper?
Okay, so here's where there's an open, I don't know if I want to say all that, but tune in on this podcast, right? I'm gonna drop something exclusive. There's an open market right now that's not being touched. All the rappers we have nowadays are boring. Super boring.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the person who's entertaining and also rapping.
Right.
Kind of like a Will Smith type thing.
I totally think that can be your lane because you're funny. It's like, you know who Slimeball MK is?
Nah.
He does music videos too, but he does it under that alias of that funny person alias.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So I mean, it is important to like, I've always seen that in you.
Thanks,
so
thank you.
So rapping would, why not? If you're gonna bring that side of the game, open lane.
I got a question for you. So if Robin Hill could get a feature with somebody, who's he getting features with? Like a list of rappers?
Xavier Wolf, Rob Banks, Bobby Raps, Key Glock. Young Dolph, Missy Elliott, fucking, you know, I'm just naming, well, that's old school, but I'm naming the young people that I'm into. I would like to do songs with up and coming artists that I watch coming up, because I don't like to watch Drake or nobody. They're already at the top. I don't really care. You're at the top. I need to see you hungry. I can feel the hunger in those upcoming artists and shit like that, you know. So I'm all about that. But if I was big, I would give on all my favorite people. I want to have Pharrell on something, all that kind of shit.
Pharrell is cool, bro.
Man, that's my mentor. That's who I mold myself after.
Pharrell is so cool. I don't even think he walks. He probably just floats around.
So like, you have any like businesses that you want to like ventures, or are you just strictly trying to focus on yourself as a content creator?
Yeah, I'm just a content creator. I don't really have too many. Oh well, I'm lying. Nah, I'm gonna start selling some shirts soon, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. Get you a little merch machine, or you know, heat press and all that kind of shit. And
I'm gonna test it out through Teespring first. See how that like works out.
That's a waste of time.
Oh, you think I should just go for it?
Just go buy a Cricut and buy, you know, Cricut and the heat press. I mean, that you're spending less than like $400 for all that. And now you can do whatever you want. Now you can make other people's merch now. It's just, don't do Teespring. It's just a waste.
All right,
and there ain't no reason to test it out. You know, you can make the shirts for your damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't gotta see how people are gonna react to it. You wanna just have the shit yourself. And if there's one thing you can cut a middleman out, it's that. I mean, I had a dude, we were setting up our interview, and I'm like, wait, I wanna make a shirt real quick. 10 minutes, I was already back in the interview with my shit on, you know what I'm saying? So it's just way better, because that is a business itself. It's for you, but you also can use it to do something else for somebody else. Same way I'm in the studio. I'm recording myself in the studio. Hey, can I get in the booth? Now you're getting paid off of that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just smarter to do that. Just buy your own shit, because it's cheap. You know, embroidery machines, you're talking about 10 bands, but you know, for this, it gets you out there, you feel good. I put "this is not Balenciaga" on here, niggas think this is a Balenciaga shirt. And I said it's not. But it's, you know, playing off the game, man. But it's definitely smart for you to do it yourself, you know.
Bad. Man, you done gave me so much knowledge, you don't even know.
Bro, I mean, you got things. If you had that merch, you going through Teespring, you're making like $2 off a shirt. You get the shit yourself, you're making 80%. Yeah, you're making 80% of your value. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way smarter. You know, Teespring offers the cups and the mugs and all that kind of shit. Sure, whatever, but cut them out.
I bet.
Every time, if you can cut a middleman out at a very low cost, cut them niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for it, because you become a supplier.
Exactly.
You know? So it's just smart, and it helps you build a business mentality as well. You know, something as small as that. What do dope boys do when they clean up their life, trying to do something different? They either open a fucking clothing store, or they're starting to make clothing. That's it. You know, that's the easiest way.
Or they get in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, or they start rapping. Like, it's one or the other, man. Like, that's a real thing, you know. So it's a reason.
It is a very real thing.
There's definitely a reason for that shit, for real, man. But yeah, that's good though. You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do, like, ultimately?
I mean, like, my main plans is like, cause right now I'm working as a CNA at
oh, that's cool.
Oh right, but I'm working at CNA and stuff like that. I do need to start following my dreams, honestly. But I'm like, I was trying to be safe about it, but sometimes
Are you gonna go to school to the next degree and get an LPN and go to RN, or
no? So this was my plan B, cause my plan, the way I had set up, cause I didn't want to be one of them people where I just go for my dreams and then it like fell and then I had nothing. So I wanted to have a good plan B. So it'll be like, okay, I got my CNA license, so I can always grind for something, you know, and have a job in the back.
Do you have a kid?
No.
You got a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, well, check this out. The reason why I tell people, like, fuck that plan B shit when you don't have a kid or a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that, is because you think that when you're doing this shit, all of a sudden it can just boom, now you're stuck. No, as you're doing this shit every single day, new opportunities and new ideas come. Look at what I got a podcast here, I got a photography here. I started off making beats. Did I think I was gonna do that shit? Fuck no. But you know why I started doing it? Because they go hand in hand. Yeah. So as you're over here doing the one thing, something else that's related to it, like merch, that goes with it. So now, boom. But while you buy that merch machine, you also create a business right there. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, just don't think that plan B shit, because it's just kind of a tainted, it's a scare tactic. Better have a plan B. Something that parents will say because they don't have faith in you or something like that, your homie saying. But it's smart to have an idea of it.
Bro,
but don't
the intelligence level is over 9,000. Hey, dropping gems right now.
But like, seriously, you're gonna figure out things as you're going. If you're serious, That's all I need to know. You're serious. If you're half-assing, I can tell that off top, and I wouldn't push nobody that way. I'm like, get your plan B, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you're serious, it's going to come to you. It's just law of attraction, bro. Like everything, I be trying to tell people like this is shit that goes on that I can't show you, I can't prove it to you, but this laws of attraction. If I do this has an energy that's gonna come towards you. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. I don't take credit for everything that I've done throughout this past year. It's like God or the universe. I gotta give credit.
Hey, I stopped selling drugs because God told me, stop selling drugs. You can make money doing this right here.
So like, I had an idea for a building. Cause I was walking at the mall one day, and I seen this like kit, like it was a 3D kit. Well, not a 3D kit, but it was like a stick figures with a green screen. And they were selling it like, oh, you can make your own stop motion and stuff like that. Oh, it triggered an idea, and I was like, because we're like making like a company or whatever. It's called INTF Game. It's kind of like our thing. It's not that funny entertainment stuff like that. We still working on a good title. Right. But my whole thing is like, I want to create a building to where it's like a social media building. You can make anything in there. So I want it because I'm a producer, but I also I like making films. I like writing scripts. Like, I'm really into that too. Right. So I want to be like this big building, starting small, whatever. And one room be just a green screen. Yeah. And you can go in there. We can have regular people. Then one room just be a big ass studio. Yep. Because I don't like.
No, go ahead. Hey,
a big ass studio. You know what I'm saying? So you can rock out all the people you want. Yep. And then like an editing room. Yep. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so people got options for kids. Like,
you want a creative space is what you want.
Yes.
And that's what this is. You see, I got the photography over there, green screen room right there, and I'm actually gonna build up a room over here. And it's gonna be the stream room, so people can come here and just go live on Twitch, because they don't have the OBS, and they don't know how to make this shit look cool. Well, you can just come here and go live.
And that's exactly like what I had the idea for a long time.
What you have right now was his idea.
And nobody does this. All right, nobody does it. You know what I'm saying? It all goes together. So like, if you can do it and be the first one, go do it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Most niggas are just gonna open the studio. Most niggas gonna just have the photography area.
But this is like a lounge.
That's what everything. I'm saying. But not only that though, but it was like my main idea was for like people like me that don't, because like I said, I got strict parents. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I did too growing up. Yeah. So I couldn't watch BET. I couldn't talk on the phone to girls. I couldn't
watch The Simpsons.
None of that shit. Hell no. Like,
so it was just like, to have a space to where I can go there and do what I want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Creatively.
You're getting capped on your creativity. And one of the biggest things that I had when I was living with my parents, when I was, growing up, I wanted to be able to smoke weed while I'm doing my music. I mean, who's not smoking weed when they're in the studio? They were drinking and doing that. I smoke weed. So
everybody does. Yeah. Bro, I was in the industry. When I was there, everybody, bro. I'm the only one to
catch your vibe. If you have a natural vibe, that's what it is. Everybody picks their poison, and that's what they do when they're in the studio. And I like to get drunk and go up to the mic because I'm gonna be able to rap how I want to and be reckless and shit and sound good. So I mean, that was my cap. And like, I was like, man, I can't be as creative as I want to, and like, or I can't bang the music. I'm creative at 12 o'clock at night until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Up all night, never heard of the bed.
Like, that's my creative hours. Nobody's fucking with me. It's quiet as fuck. I can stand outside and don't even hear a car drive. Like, it's like things like that,
Let's talk about that. Let's like vices that you do when making music.
Vices?
They're not even like a vice, like just like things you do, because a lot of rappers drink, smoke.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So
intoxication.
You can get yourself in a hole real quick if you're getting into this lifestyle. Like, say you start to go around studios right now, what you're doing, and then all of a sudden you get kind of big. Now you're in the studios with other people. There, you might get influenced to take a drink. Oh shit! And now all of a sudden you go down this spiral. I don't have people come over here because they love the vibe, and then they're just sitting here and like, oh, you guys drinking? Well, shit, I'll take some. And now they're always drinking now because they, it can be kind of bad advice right there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a strong mental. If that's not what you do, that's not what you do. But
I can't do it physically.
Yeah.
Bro, I drink and smoke or something like that.
I can tell you.
I end up on the bathroom floor, bro, throwing up. He was there. I was throwing up, bro.
I was there.
I
Who's
literally
not drinking?
No, it wasn't vodka. Crown Royale peach. I love peach alcohol, but I can't drink, bro. I end up throwing up.
You just gotta know your limit.
No, it's not a limit, bro.
He was going way too far. He was just 21st. It was like for his 21st and stuff.
Okay,
so kind of like go wild with it.
I think it was like one drink, to be honest.
It was like
when he was there, I did a drink and a shot, bro. I was done.
And then you was like, then you ate that pizza.
Oh no, that night I was like 2 or 3 drinks.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I thought we was talking about.
I was throwing up like a lot. It was disgusting.
That's a vice that you can deal with you know, in terms of alcohol and poisons and shit like that. Then you got vices where it comes down to like working with people and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And that, you know, you gotta be patient and slow with some people if you're working with them. But working, you know, you got to, you know.
I need to be more open.
You be open, but you gotta know how to talk to people and not hurt their feelings and small things like that. Me personally, I don't give a fuck because I'll tell them why I'm telling them that. If you just say something and don't tell them why, that's one thing, you know. So, and then the biggest thing about being a creative too is like you're just constantly working, bro. That's not really good on your brain. I remember watching Justin Bieber talk about on tour. He had a baseball with him and football and a skateboard because you gotta have fun. You know?
It's like I the more and more I wake up, the more and more I'm ready to make that jump and just quit my job. Yeah. I think about that a lot, but it's the fact I'm still living with my parents.
Don't, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's even better. Live with your parents because that's less money you gotta spend.
Because I can't. No, the problem is like I just want to focus on like music, my brand, my image, and stuff like that. But it's like the work I'm doing is like counteracting that. I can't. It's like it's just tough for me.
And I feel that I would almost suggest like, you know, living at your parents' crib. That's not it's rent free, right? Yeah. So that's why you get a building as soon as you can with somebody because you don't have to pay that rent, so you can practice on the whole mentality of getting your whole place that you want and paying on it and living free. You know what I'm saying? And that way you're building how to, I gotta make rents do. Don't just go out and live on your own, then have to get that mentality. Do it on something like this, where you're making money at that establishment.
I'm down to do that for a year.
You guys need to do
Yeah, like let's for a year, bro.
Just to see how it works, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like buy a building?
Yeah.
Just rent it out. Find a good location and rent that bitch out and go from there. You know, it's not as hard as you think it is. The hard part is
save money because I already like.
The hardest part, like I said, is finding a location.
Yeah, we about to do that, bro.
Okay,
hey, bro, you know, hook this up.
Hey, I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you, it's the hardest thought process to have. It's like, get a building. Like, oh my, how I said it sounds, get a building. God damn, like,
no, it's not see it.
Then it's like, and then when you're building it up, you're like, oh man, this was.
It's crazy. I was thinking about that so long ago, and I was like, bro, like we gotta get a building, cause I was saying, let's go small, cause it's like a little building out here in a Southgate out there. I was like, this would be a great place.
It was perfect. It was honestly perfect.
It was a good environment.
Right.
And then I'm like, you know, future, I want a whole building, so then it'd be floors.
Yeah.
And you know, it'd be like one floor dedicated to this, one floor dedicated to this.
That's my goal too. That's probably my next goal.
Yeah.
100%.
But I also like having the option to party too. It's like
that's what I did at my other place. You know, it was set up for that. I'm definitely not gonna do it here. It's a lot of responsibility behind that game for sure. But it's a lot of money in that game. I would throw a show and make $1,000 that night. You know what I'm saying? Or
what you doing?
And that's where you get. That's where I was paying everything for. Just throw one show a month.
I remember,
right you made your rent right there. Again, the main focus at the beginning is not about pros because you need to be working on your craft and you need to be paying the rent at first. Don't go too far of how you need to be thinking. Yeah, sure, we're gonna make pros. You just gotta know that that's gonna come. You just need to focus on here.
What do you believe is like good pricing to like when you come to
getting something like this?
No, like. If
like
you
throwing a party?
Like my whole, because I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I'm good at producing. I'm good at recording and editing. Like
I charge $50 an hour in here, and that's high.
Okay.
For a city like this. Detroit, that's probably a good average price in Detroit. But because you're at the beginning, you always start low. You can't 25. You can't 30. You can't. Yeah, 30's not bad either. But you know, when you start come up to these prices, somebody who goes to studios and when they come to you, they're going to expect $30 in quality. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not as good as this guy over here, I'm gonna go pay $20 more, and I'm gonna go over there instead of come here. So give them that price to where they understand. Like I said, 25 is half the price.
Right.
You know, go half of the competition because you can still eat off of $25 an hour. You can still eat. You know what I'm saying? That's just small hustles right there. You know, and then at the same time, okay, you want more money? Well, then have some snacks in your place.
Yeah.
For $1 a piece. You have different things of revenues. You know, I'll get somebody in here. I'm like, hey, I'll put the camera in there and put a little video of you up from the whole session for an extra $100. Now they got a video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find different ways to get them. You know, I can't smoke weed in here, and people want to smoke weed in here. So what I did, I had weed carts.
Yeah.
You can buy a cart, you can smoke in here all day if you want. You find different ways. So it's kind of like don't just have one stock, have 6 stocks. Because in the prices, you're gonna just see how much money you make. Well, that one stock's going bad, but these other ones are doing great. I'm gonna stay with them though. I might just sell out of that one. You know, so you gotta have multiple choices and shit like that, but you gotta do choices of things that work together.
Oh,
That makes sense.
There's one thing I do want to talk about on this podcast, bro. Just like the music industry, how it is. Like, what's your perspective on it?
I mean, if you see my personality, that's the music industry. Somebody like me would dominate the music industry because I am rough, because I deal with bullshitters. People that are in the music industry who aren't all the way at the top or are paid, they're like, you know how, like, you guys know we need to work out, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys work out?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
But nobody puts a gun to your head. So you have to like physically do that.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with people who have to physically go out of their way to do stuff, you're gonna get frustrated because they're not doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the biggest thing. So it's a fake game. People want to use you, but at the end of the day, that's a lame term. They're not using you. You're getting something, they're getting something. It's not using you. You know what I'm saying? They just feel like they're used. Like, everybody's not your fucking friend. You don't have to take care. You know, don't act like he owes you any loyalty. If you got your business from him and the business was good, that's all that matters. So, you know, you gotta divorce friendship and that shit. If you got that divorce,
emotions and business do not mix.
And that's not in the industry, not in the music industry or the entertainment.
Definitely not in the music industry.
You know,
definitely not.
It's a crazy game. You just gotta know you need a good team. You need a good team. You gotta have somebody, even if you didn't want to know all that stuff or even want to be involved in it, you're gonna have to be. So you need to have somebody who can handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I'm a talksman for a lot of times. So they gotta call. Oh, I got Sony about to call me. Let me talk to him. Oh yeah, my artist. Yeah. So what do you guys got going? Because they don't know how to talk to him that way. They're gonna get signed to a 360 deal talking to him.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, man, they just took my song. Like, yeah, well, you gotta have somebody to negotiate. So it's a team, and it's a eating game. Because I want to like sign you for nothing if I can. You know?
Well, yeah, pretty much when I was working with a label, like, you can take the label route, but you wouldn't have many rights to your stuff. Like, they pretty much wanted to take my face and my image, my charisma, my likability, and just sell it. But I didn't have much of a say in what they were selling.
Right.
So that's
those kind of things. Because when they try to market you as a artist or as just a person in general, a content creator.
It was first an artist, for real.
Okay.
That's what the branding was working on. We didn't get that far yet.
Right. Okay.
But I just seen that, I was like, yeah.
That's what it is. When these people are signed, they're signed for that person's ability. So you know, so they're gonna own all of that person's ability and their songs and everything while you're with them. That's the whole purpose of it, and that's what is to be understood. Once you leave and you start some new shit, and then start some new shit that's not under them. You know, that's why a lot of times a lot of people who are really smart with it, shouts out Sada Baby, they won't release certain things while they're under a label because they can't wait till they get out because they know that they're not going to do the right things, or they know that they can make more money in their pockets by doing it on their own.
Exactly.
So sometimes signing to a label, it's going to be good for them to push you out there and get your name known or whatever, and the distributions with the stuff that you don't have to pay for. You know what I'm saying? So that can be good. Read the fine print always. You know what I'm saying? It is, like I said, you're gonna feel used because stars are used. All right.
Yo, no, that's another thing. When I'm telling you, if I would've went that route, I would've had to be somebody's bitch. 100%.
Yep.
Not going with, for real.
That's exactly how it is. You know, some people want it bad enough. You know, some people are hungry for the clout. You know, some people just know. I turned on many deals after we did Kings of MySpace. I had Def Jam, Warner Brothers, all those guys trying to hit me up. And I went to a church one time and they told me don't sign no deals. But this lady didn't know me. She said she woke up and God and told her something. She went out and bought this book and didn't even know I was going to be at the church that day. I wasn't even planning on going. And I believe in God, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit out there, bro, that's wild, you know? So
especially in the music industry.
And I don't know if I would be doing what I'm doing now. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't, and again, when it comes down to what we were talking about earlier, you know, people expect me to be somewhere else, but I'm happy where I'm at. You know, I'm happy. That's all I know. I might not have been happy doing some other shit, you know? Tim even talks about how he was a slave, you know, that wild and out shit. You know, when you deal with those things, they got rights to your life for 7 years. Remember Real World? The show Real World? If you were on Real World, you know how they came out with Road Rules and all those other things? And like, so basically MTV came out with a show called queers and fears, and you were on Real World, we can take you and put you on that show, and you gotta be a gay dude on that show. They own you like that for 7 years. They come up with ideas.
You do it?
Hey, you
Yeah,
got
for
to.
real.
Unless you're going to court.
Nah.
And you're going to have to get sued and shit. And he said,
Nah.
hey, come on, guys, please.
Yeah, that's why I seen stuff like that coming like a mile away, and that's why I opted out when
It's all about who you work with. Some people do have your best interest in their hands, but not a lot of people do, you know. And the people that don't have your best interest in their hands generally go after people who are at your level or like just getting that first little buzz. But people who got the buzz already on their own don't need it. They do need a distribution deal. They do need to sign once they get to a certain level. If you really want to go all the way to the top, yes, you do. But they're more prone to like, okay, we're gonna do whatever you want because Johnny over here and the other label's gonna do it if we don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? They don't want people that have talent. They want people that don't have talent.
Yeah.
So that's how you can make them feel like they need that label to keep like being talent and like.
And that's some strategies. Yeah, everybody's got their own strategies. That's the whole point of hiring somebody that's a strategy manager.
When I blow up, I might need you to be like a manager. You know what I'm saying?
I manage people, bro.
Yeah.
That's another thing I offer. I manage people up to enough until they got. I can't do much more for you because like you need a manager that can
You
make
told me
things
this
happen.
before.
Yeah, you need a manager that can make things happen. I have no problem letting somebody go. Some people don't want to let somebody go. Like what the fuck?
For real.
Let them go. Keep a good relationship. You know what? They gonna come back and fuck with you.
That's the same thing I did, bro.
Yeah.
I literally went through that.
Yeah, you know, it's like that. You know, they don't want to let you go.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you got to have people's best interests. Being a good person always pays off. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, you sleep better at night, you know? So you're going to deal with that, bro. And always read the fine print and never jump on stuff too soon if it seems like it's too good to be true. That's what I tell people, like, oh, a label's hitting me up and this, nigga, you get 100 views on your shit. It's a scam. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, if people are hitting you up too, that's a job that people have is to hit a bunch of people up who use this hashtag and send the same message to everybody because they're going to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if it's too good to be true, if it's too soon, just don't even fucking half the time don't even pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the game sent me a message on Instagram. He sent a message to everybody on Instagram. Like, you know, like some shit. It's a lot of gimmicks and shit out here in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Some shit can pay off, some shit doesn't. Just like paying some people to distribute your shit and do all that. That could be an iffy game. You might pay this guy to buy all these fake followers for you and shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's doing with the shit. Now it's fucking your algorithm up. It's the industry, man.
Yeah, it's a dark place.
It's a very dark place.
Yeah, I still.
Shouts out Lil Nas X.
Oh yeah.
Hey, go cop those Nikes, yo.
No, actually, no. Everybody's like really looking at Lil Nas X right now, but he just exposed the whole music industry for what it is.
So I gotta watch the video.
Well, I don't know if you want to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I seen him fucking the devil or something, a still shot or something. I'm like,
he was grinding.
Let's not even. Yeah.
It's like all ages or what? Like they gonna ban it or something, or is it on YouTube or what?
It's on YouTube. It's technically not bannable because he didn't do anything.
Okay.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just suggestive type
it's
shit.
just super
Yeah.
like.
I mean, you got WAP out
You're giving
there,
the
so-
devil a lap dance.
Right.
Yeah. That's crazy though. But well, shit, man. I know y'all gotta get going and shit, man. We got Almondo and ZOG. What is it, ZOG? ZOG. How you spell it again?
ZOG.
ZOG or ZOG. Okay. Yeah, we got them in the lab today. It's the first time he come down. I'm sure I'll see him more. Hopefully y'all see his face more. Check him out. What's your socials and shit?
Oh, Instagram at Almondo. TikTok at not Almondo.
Is it not?
It blew up.
Hey, that's smart. What's yours?
Instagram, ZOG _beats, and that's about it.
Okay, you got SoundCloud?
I do ZOG Beats on SoundCloud and YouTube channel ZOG.
ZOG.
If you want to hit me up, all right, I'm working on things. So as soon as I post them, got you.
And they got beats for sale and studio time. Y'all in Detroit metro area, hit them up.
For real. Hit me up, y'all want videos done, anything.
Hit me up if y'all want some beats.
I'm charging though. You charge 300?
I started at 250.
I'm starting at 350.
He started at 350. And it's in Detroit, so you gotta make a push to me now. But all right, y'all. I appreciate y'all on this shit, man. For real, I'm glad that you came down here and got to see what's going on, man. So
You inspired.